social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and so many more, would this make a difference to all of us? Would people be picking up their phones constantly, every 10 minutes? Would people get manipulated so often? Would people feel unhappy because they would lose connections with friends or family? Or would people feel happy because they wouldn't be in that stressful mode where they have to like everything or follow everyone? My name is Ishaan Doranalli. I'm in S2 DEA and I'm 11 years old. Imagine a world without social media. Would it be an advantage or a disadvantage? I think it could be both. Some parts of social media can be great, other parts not so great. For the last couple of years, social media has been absolutely crucial for us. Just so we're on the same page, I want to mention that I consider Teams and Zoom social media because we can use them to interact or connect with our friends or family. 2 years ago, me and my friends used Teams and Zoom to attend homeschooling. But due to the pandemic, I didn't see my friends for a very long time, and we were wondering how this homeschooling thing was going to work. So in the beginning of this homeschooling part of our life, it was hard for me to adapt to a new routine, but after a while, it became a lot easier. Also, let me give you another example, which I personally like a lot. My father's cousin invited us to his wedding during the pandemic, but because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we couldn't attend it. This is why me and my family used WhatsApp face call and YouTube live streaming to attend the wedding online, and guess what? It worked really well. So without all of these social media platforms online, I wouldn't have learned as if I would have in school for a couple of months, or attended my father's cousin's wedding, which was very important for me. But sometimes, while using social media, we might face the threats. It could be believing in fake information, or simply getting upset because you only have 14 followers. I once used to believe that popularity depended on the amount of subscribers or followers somebody had. That's why I created my own YouTube channel with the help of my mom and dad. I posted a couple of videos, and I have to admit, the 9 subscribers that I gained were my friends. But when I found it out, I felt really upset. According to TEDxYouth.com, this happens to 32% of teenagers all around the world. So when will people stop thinking that popularity depends on the amount of subscribers or followers somebody has? How does this thumb decide whether you are liked or not? How does a comment from somebody you don't even know decide who you are going to be? This has become one of the huge issues in these social media platforms. But another huge issue, as I stated before, is fake information. Fake information spreads like wildfire. For the last 7 months, we've been witnessing a war between Ukraine and Russia, and during these challenging times, fake information could change people's lives. Let me give an example. Let us say that some people depend on social media to get information about the war that's going on or that's happening right now. But let us say fake information were released. Their lives would be at stake. So before people post fake information for the likes and shares, they should think about the impact it could have on people and society. But you guys are probably thinking, how should I avoid these types of threats? In my opinion, we should start educating the students and the public about the threats, impacts, and benefits of social media. Also, most people tend to make a final conclusion based on just one post they read somewhere. I think this is wrong, because chances are that that post could be fake information. I think people should take the initiative and read more and various posts before they make a final conclusion. Now, before I end my talk, I would like to answer a question which I have been thinking about a lot. Does social media affect face-to-face interactions and its importance? Face-to-face interactions helps us understand each other better, my parents quoted. But after this long-lasting COVID-19 pandemic, will we keep on interacting face-to-face, or will we continue interacting online? Now, let's go back to the question I asked earlier. If social media was not there, would it be an advantage or a disadvantage? I think that some parts of social media can be helpful and beneficial, but sometimes while using social media, we might face the threats, and we should be aware of them and be ready to face them. Thank you for listening.